Hello, my friend. Welcome to a brand new episode. Today, I want to tell you something that might surprise you. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need thousands of fancy words. You don't need a big, complicated study plan. What you really need is clarity, a simple, clean path, a way of learning that makes you feel calm, confident, and motivated every day. In the next 40 minutes, I'm going to guide you through a new way of learning English, a way that fits into real life, not textbooks. So sit back, relax, maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's begin this journey together. Section 1. Why simple English works better. Most learners think fluency comes from knowing many words. But fluency is not about quantity, it's about connection. Imagine you learn 3,000 words, but you never practice using them. Those words stay like books on a shelf, untouched, dusty, lonely. Now imagine you learn only 500 simple words, but you use them every day, in real sentences, in real life. Which one makes you fluent? Of course, the second one. Your brain loves patterns, not isolated words. It remembers what you use, not what you memorize. Think of the word make. Alone, it is nothing special. But in combinations, make breakfast, make time, make progress, it becomes alive. And that's the secret. English becomes easier when you stop memorizing and start connecting. Section 2. The emotional side of learning. Let's be honest. Learning English is not just about language. It's about how you feel. Maybe you feel nervous when you speak. Maybe you freeze when someone asks a simple question. Maybe you think, my English is terrible. But here's the truth. Your brain learns best when you feel safe, calm, and confident. When learning feels heavy, your brain resists. When learning feels simple, your brain opens. So, today, I want you to relax. You are allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to learn slowly. You are allowed to be human. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is flow. It is movement. It is confidence that grows a little each day. Section 3. A new approach. Daily micro practice. Let me share a method that works unbelievably well. It has 3 steps. Learn small, repeat daily, use what you learned. That's it. No pressure. No big expectations, just small moments of English throughout the day. For example, in the morning, learn 5 common words. At lunch, listen to a 2-minute English clip. At night, create 1 short story with your words. That's 10 minutes. But if you repeat this for 90 days, your English will change. Your tongue will move faster. Your brain will recognize more patterns. Sentences will come naturally. That's what daily micro practice does. It creates momentum, that invisible force that pushes you forward. Section 4. The magic of repetition. Repetition is not boring when used correctly. It is the engine of fluency. Say a sentence once, nothing happens. Say it 5 times, your mouth starts to remember. Say it 20 times, it becomes automatic. For example, take this simple sentence. I usually wake up early and start my day with a warm cup of coffee. Say it slowly. Say it again. Say it with rhythm. Say it while walking. Your brain absorbs it like music. That's why children learn quickly. They repeat, repeat, repeat without fear. Adults think repetition is boring, but repetition is freedom. Section 5. Building your core English. Let's talk about your personal English toolkit. You don't need 10,000 words. You need a strong core, words that appear everywhere. Go, do, have, get, want, need, think, know, time, people, day, life, good, bad, place. With these words, you can create thousands of sentences. Try this. I want to get better. I need more time. I know many people who want to learn English. Today was a good day. Simple words, powerful communication. That's how real language works. Section 6. The snowball effect. I want you to imagine a snowball. At first, it's small. You roll it gently. Nothing big happens. But as it rolls, it picks up more snow. It gets bigger, heavier, stronger. Soon, the snowball moves almost by itself. That is exactly what happens when you practice English every day. At first, progress is slow. Then, suddenly, things click. You understand more. You speak faster. You stop translating. You start thinking in English. That moment, the moment your snowball rolls on its own, is the moment fluency begins. Section 7. What your future English will look like. Let's imagine you in the future. It's 1 year from today. You wake up, check your phone, and read a message in English. You respond without thinking. Later, you watch a short video. You understand almost everything. At a cafe, you order confidently. Hi, can I get a latte, please? You don't freeze. You don't panic. You don't translate. You just live in English. This future version of you is real. It is possible. And it starts with what you do today. Section 8. Common mistakes to avoid. Here are 3 mistakes many learners make. Learning too many words at once. You don't need more words. You need deeper understanding. Waiting until you feel ready to speak. You get ready by speaking, not before speaking. Studying without using. Learning is nothing. Using is everything. Section 9. Your daily plan. Here is a simple plan you can follow starting today. Morning, 5 minutes. Review yesterday's sentences. Say them aloud. Afternoon, 5 minutes. Listen to a short English clip. Evening, 5 minutes. Write 1 paragraph using your new words. Read it aloud 3 times. That's 15 minutes, but it will transform your English completely. Section 10. A simple challenge for you. When this episode ends, Write 5 common words. Make 1 short paragraph. Say it aloud. Tomorrow, add 5 more words. Make a new paragraph. Say it aloud. In 50 days, you will have created 50 stories and a new version of yourself. My friend, fluency is not a gift. It's not luck. It's not magic. Fluency is the result of small, daily steps taken with patience and heart. English will become your friend. It will open doors. It will connect you with the world. And the best part? It all starts with simple, small words used with consistency. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you in the next episode